This is Chef Gordon with you. No, not that Chef Gordon, the other Chef Gordon, me. And we are here in the Astrovan Starliner Express, where we are going to prepare that culinary favorite, the Mike Ehrmantraut Philadelphia Pimento Sandwich. All of you Better Call Saul fans will probably enjoy this, so let's get to work. Okay, these are the ingredients that I'm going to be using, but they're optional. Coming down here, we have mushrooms. I'm going to slice those up. Green pepper. I'm only use about a quarter of that. We have onion. Once again, I'm just going to use about a quarter of it. Those are Fresno red peppers, and I'm not going to use either of those. I think they just sort of look nice on the chopping board. We are going to use premium pimento cheese right there. You want to get the good stuff. For grilling the steak, we're going to use a little packet of olive oil. We need some sandwich rolls, which we have over there. Also, I kind of like to toast these because it gives it a little crunch. We have salt and pepper, and of course we can't forget the most important ingredient, filet mignon. Olive oil goes in. That looks really good. Just slide the steak on. Use the spatula. Spread it around a little bit. You start to hear that sizzle, and that sizzle is good. And we want to get some nice color on that. Remember, no color, no flavor. I think that's something I heard on MasterChef. Here we go. That looks good. It's starting to sizzle. The real serious chefs are probably going to criticize my technique and whatever, but that's all part of the fun, isn't it? Now this steak here looks like a nice kind of a medium rare, so I'm going to try adding some onions to it right now. There goes the onions. Give it a little stir just so they get nice and tender. Move them around just a little bit. That's looking good. Just need a little bit of heat. They'll soften up, get a nice caramelization on it, be very good. Let me add green bell pepper. There it goes. Let's get the mushrooms on. Time for a little bit of salt. There goes the salt. And time for a little bit of pepper. There goes the pepper. Not a lot, but just a little. That'll season it really well. I'm actually going to turn it off. All I need is the residual heat, which will then melt the pimento cheese. So here goes the pimento cheese. It goes in. I'm going to give it a little stir around just so it mixes in evenly. I don't need a lot of heat, just to melt and coat the steak and the vegetables and everything else. Okay, we've got this sandwich roll toasted a little bit. You can see that it's sort of hollowed out on the inside. So I'm going to take some of this filling right here. Just put it on. Think of this as sort of a sloppy joe. That looks good. I'm going to slice it in half. And now we have a very special treat for you. To taste sample this concoction, we have none other than Jonathan Banks, who plays the part of Mike Ehrmantraut. Come on over here, Jonathan, and give this thing a taste test. What? You decide you don't want to do this after all? Nah, okay. I'll just have to eat it myself. Me and my cameraman, Aaron. Let's go out. Let's try this, see if it's any good.
Okay.
Okay, bon appetit, not bad.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's really good, actually.
Yeah.
That's even better than I was expecting. The meat is really good. The flavor of the cheese makes a huge difference.
It does.
Yeah, I really like this. Imagine if everyone sold filet mignon Philly cheesesteaks.
Like this, they'd be pretty good.
I truly am surprised though. Like, I was expecting to be pretty good. Like I said, I'm not too much of a cheesy person. Mm-hmm. It mixed perfect with the oils of the meat. And then I think the veggies. And it gave it its own flavor.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if anyone tries it. Yeah, back in the olden days of the moon, of the moon landings, they would have these commercials on TV for Tang. John Glenn, the first man to orbit, the first American to orbit the Earth, took orange flavored tang with him. So now you can see what orange flavored tang is like and think, okay, that was used.
Okay, guys, I'm about to try astronaut orange juice.
Yeah, astronaut orange juice. That's right.
It's not bad. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm glad you like it. You felt that it was.
Yeah, I'm so full. Like, it was so good.